Currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. It would be greatly appreciated if you could take 1 second to drop a sub on the channel. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy No Limit Dots here, back with another video. But before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you all out there that y'all are kings and queens. And I hope y'all having a very blessed day. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys another replica type of build in NBA 2K24. And in today's video, like I'm saying, is going to be a prime Chris Paul. But before we get into the video, make sure to comment down below which build you would like to see next. And also comment down below which build you have been using in 2K24. Because I'm always interested to see what you guys are cooking up in your own labs. Right? But for me, this is going to be the best Chris Paul build. Okay? Chris Paul, top, what are we gonna say, undisputed top 10 point guard of all time. Like, that's undisputed. Okay, he could be in an argument for a top 5 point guard. I understand he never won a ring, but he's just been doing, everywhere he goes he wins. I get it, he didn't win the ring, but he literally makes every single team better. Like, it's honestly, it's astonishing. He's one of the, in the last like 15 years, he's one of like the few pure point guards. Nowadays, the people that play point guard, they're really a shooting guard masquerading at point guard. You know what I mean? But Chris Paul was a pure floor general. And hopefully maybe he gets his ring this year with the Warriors. It's going to be very interesting. Steve Kerr already came out and said that he's going to be starting. So let's go ahead and get into this build. So Chris Paul, I know he's 6 feet tall. We're going to make him 6'1", though. You get more attributes and stuff like that. The weight's going to be 183 pounds, and the wingspan's going to be a 6'10" wingspan. Now, when we speak about Chris Paul's game, right, when we speak about it, he's a little on the shorter side. He's kind of like a pit bull. He uses his body, his strength, his post-up game, kills it from the mid-range, got a crazy good driving layup, very explosive off the dribble during his prime, and one of the best passers in NBA history. Along with that, for his career, he's averaged 2.1 steals per game. One of the best like point guard, like, I don't even know how it was, one of the best point guard defenders in NBA history. Even at that type of size, doesn't even matter. But let's go ahead and start it off. Like I said, he's a great finisher at the rim, below the rim, not above the rim though. So we're gonna go ahead and give him an 85 driving layup, which is gonna unlock Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. You got Silver Slithery, Gold Acrobat, Bunny, Float Game, Hall of Fame Pro Touch Scooper, Silver Whistle. If you go any higher, you don't get anything. Like, you'd have to go up to a 88 to get Hall of Fame Float Game. But I'm telling you, that Gold Float Game is going to do just fine. So 85 driving layup. Then moving into the mid-range, which has been Chris Paul's bread and butter his entire career. He gets a switch onto a center, onto any type of big man. He is pulling that mid-range without any hesitation. And we're going to end up giving him a 90 mid-range on this build. And also, guys, make sure to stick to the end of the video, because I'm going to be giving you guys the best SIGs, the best jump shot, and the best dribble animations for this build. So let's go 90 mid-range in the 3-ball. We're going to put this up to a 79 3-ball as well. The free throw is going to end up being a 75. So in terms of his 3-ball, I know for his career he's at a 37% clip, only on really 3.7 attempts per game. So he's a great 3-point shooter, but really doesn't shoot it that much. So that's why I gave him the 79. If this builder was like builders in years past where you could make an absolute demigod, I would probably put an 85. I think that would be just. But then the free throw as well, it's an 87% free throw shooter. But we got to give him that 75, because I'm telling you, you guys are going to see where I allocate all these other attribute points. And you're going to see I didn't do this build dirty. I didn't do this build wrong. Because the next thing is going to be the playmaking. And that's what I'm saying. Chris Paul is one of the best floor generals, one of the best pure point guards to ever touch the basketball. I would say it's him and Magic Johnson in terms of pure point guards. Steph Curry, obviously better than Chris Paul, but Steph ain't a pure point guard. He do make a lot of people around him better, but it's just not, he's not the type of playmaker I would say Chris Paul is. But maybe that's a hot take. I get that. Probably is a hot take. But I'm telling you, Chris Paul, I know a lot of people watch this video might be a little young, haven't seen him in his prime, but when he was in his prime, he was running it, man. I'm telling you, running it. And don't look up his stats, because the stats don't do it justice. It's one of those players you just had to be there to watch it yourself. We're going to give a 91 pass accuracy, as he's averaged 9.5 assists for his career. His ball handle is going to be a 92, unlock every dribble move besides Steve Francis. And the ball handle, we're going to put that to a 90 to unlock Kyrie Irving dribble style. We're also going to end up getting gold speed booster on this build. Then like I said, moving into the steals, he's averaged over 2 steals per game. I wish I could put this higher, but we're going to end up throwing it to an 85, which is going to unlock every single major steal type of badge to silver. So you get silver glove, silver interceptor, and silver right stick ripper. Then getting into the physicals, the acceleration is going to go up to 87. You can't go any lower. Do not go any lower, because if you go lower, you lose out on gold speed booster. In my opinion, there is a large difference between gold speed booster and silver speed booster. Now another thing, I wish I could have put his strength up, but you just can't. So it's going to be a 35 strength. His vertical is going to be a 55, and then you're going to close out the build with a 96 stamina. You got a little extra points left over, throw it on post control if you would like. And that is going to be the prime Chris Paul build. Me personally, if there's 2 things I could do different on this build, it would 100% be, I wish I could put post control and strength on this build. But you let me know down below, what would you lower? Like, if you want, you could lower the pass act to 87. You could lower to 87 if you would like. And then, but that doesn't give you enough to put any post control or strength. You know, you'd have to lower pass accuracy and speed of ball, in my opinion. Those are 2 things you'd have to lower to upgrade the strength and post control. I just don't think it's worth it to play like Chris Paul. I mean, you're 6'1", in NBA 2K24, it's going to be tough to get that post hop shot and post fades off on bigger guards. Contest system is kind of crazy right now, but with the ghost contest, if you know as a point guard or a shooting guard. But here we're going to get shades of a Net, a Rocket, and a Cav. We get Kenny Anderson, Fred VanVleet, and Darius Garland, and we are considered a playmaking 3-level threat. Not a rare build name by any stretch of the imagination, but let's go ahead and choose our team and show you guys the jump shot and animations. But guys, comment down below. Like I told you, I just walked you through what changes I would potentially make, but let me know what changes you would make to the build to make it more suited towards a prime Chris Paul build. But getting into the jump shot, ooh, I don't know exactly what jump shot I'm going to give you. I have a pretty good feeling what jump shot I'm going to be giving you. The dribble moves, I already know every single one. I know every single dribble move I'm going to give you, because it's every single dribble move that I personally use. Right, so let's start with the dribble moves. Dribble style is going to be Kyrie Irving. The size up is going to be Trae Young. These breakdown combos, I really don't utilize them, so you don't need to worry about that. Your skate move is going to be Trae Young. Your combo, I don't usually do that. Your crossover is going to be James Harden. Your behind the back is going to be Jamal Murray or James Harden. Your hesitation is going to be John Morant. And then your step back is going to, oh, no. For behind the back, Jamal Murray, 100%. Don't put anyone else. For step back, it's going to either be James Harden or John Wall. You pick whichever one you end up liking more. Then, like I said, for post hop shots, you want Kobe, hop jumper Steph. Your dribble pull-up normal too, and then let's go ahead and get into the jump shot, the bread and butter to everybody, or to every point guard's game. They want to have a good chicken jump shot, so I would end up throwing on Steph Curry base. Right, you're gonna throw on you don't get, you need it's a 92, right? You need a 92 3 ball to unlock the Steph Curry base. So in that instance, see, this is why it's important, why I give you guys the jump shot. Okay, you have other options. You got Kevin Porter Jr. as an option. It's gonna come down to Kevin Porter Jr. Where's the other ones? It's Kevin Porter Jr., John Stockton. Okay, John Stockton, Kevin Porter Jr. Where's Stockton? John Stockton. Or the other base is going to end up being, if I can remember off the top of my head which bases are really good for point guards, I would throw on Jalen Brunson. I've tried out Jalen Brunson a lot as well. So where's he at? Jalen Brunson. So either go Jalen Brunson, Stockton, or Kevin Porter Jr. as your base. If you want the fastest base in the game, I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being Tyrese Maxey. So you can also mess around with that if I could find it. Yeah, top of the page 9. And then for the blending, it all depends. But me personally, I would 100% go with this type of combination, which is going to end up being Garland. And then the second one is going to be Oscar Robertson. Very, very popular blending from last year for your upper releases. And then max speed as always. And then Oscar 80%. And also if you're a point guard, like you are going to be on this build, if you're shooting a lot off the dribble, you want to use the shot release Q time to set point. If you're going to be spotting up with this build, which I don't see why you would use push. But for sure use set point. And guys, that is going to be the prime Chris Paul build. If you did overall enjoy the build video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, No Limit Dots. I'm out. Peace.